Don't touch it.
We're back. We have sound.
Oh my gosh.
Figured it
Hi. Totally my fault. I didn't realize I still had my Bluetooth on.
Yeah, it won't work when the Bluetooth is on.
No, sorry.
To listen to tunes.
So sorry. Our bad. Now we're ready.
It's one of those smart moves.
Hey, there we are.
Yeah. All right.
How you guys doing? Who heard last night about Stop Being So Mad? Did it readjust you at all? It felt good for me to talk about it because I had so many people so angry, like just random, not anybody coming at me, but just noticing, just being aware of people's anxiety and stress being very high right now.
I think with the COVID and the shutting down of businesses again, and the requirement of masks and everything else, and the tension on social media and the election, and I think everything that's going on, I think it's coming to a head. I think it's coming to a boiling point for a lot of people.
Is it coming to the boiling point for you guys?
But you know what? If you spend a lot of time on social media, spend a lot of time watching the news, spend a lot of time reading about all of that stuff, then that's where your focus and your energy goes.
Right.
And yeah, you're gonna probably get bent out of shape.
That's right. We've talked.
So here's the key. Sorry. Get the hell out of that shit.
We've talked about rituals and the things that we do in the morning and at night. That's not just right before you go to bed, but it's when you get home, right? It's what you do over your lunchtime. It's what you're scrolling and stopping and reading when you're on Facebook, especially. So yeah, we've got to get out of that habit, start feeding our minds with the positive things that are going on. Not just reading something positive, but actually working in something positive.
Yeah, it's the only way to expand your mind, and you want to expand your mind because there's a lot of benefits that go with that, and that's mental health. And we talk about mental health and we preach mental health, but you can also eat your way to mental health. So, there is going to be a focus coming forward on nutrition and making sure that you're feeding your brain what it needs. Not just reading, not just learning, but there's nutrition that your brain needs to function optimally. So if you're not feeding it, then you get brain fog, lack of focus, forgetfulness. I mean, there's so much that goes with that, and it's so important, especially in today's age, especially where we're going, especially with everything that's going on. Mental health is huge.
If you can, there's only certain things that we can control. And so let's take a second to talk about you for just a second.
Okay.
Because
okay, that's over.
Smart ass. Because we have talked about in the past of doing the full body, not just the brain, and getting you reset emotionally this way, but also in your body, taking care of your physical being. And Fritz is going on this life hack, brain hack, nutrition hack journey.
Yep.
And tell us how much you've lost without working out.
In 2.5 weeks, I've lost 25 pounds.
And you know why? Why, Fritz? Tell us why.
I changed my eating. I only eat what my body needs, and I'm very particular about what I feed my body. So there's many foods out there we think are nutritious, but they're actually doing harm for our body. So I can even feel the inflammation in my body is not as high as it was. Like my joints, my fingers move in the morning where before it would take a while to get moving. My flexibility is much better. My knee doesn't bother anymore, and I got a torn meniscus in my knee, and I haven't felt anything.
Yeah. So our goal for you is not just, we're not just here spouting off what we want for you to do. We are also doing it for ourselves because we want to be at our optimal everything when we come to you. You are our goal. And so as we go through this journey together, we will continue to develop and to become the masters of our domain and figuring out and being able to help you and bring you new solutions to everything. And this biohacking that we're doing right now, or mainly Fritz, I'm going to jump on his bandwagon because I love what he's doing. And I've been in physical fitness and teaching fitness for 20 years and have fallen away from it a little bit, not as stringent as I was, but I do know that I would say probably now our diet is, it used to be 70 to 75% of what we eat. I think it's more like 90 to 95% of what we eat is who we become, because we're so over chemicalized
Yes.
that we forget how to eat. And we're fast, right? We're in a fast microwave mentality that literally we microwave something, we're killing everything good in it.
Oh, I don't microwave food at all anymore after I've learned and researched what it does. No.
Yeah.
I
And then
might as well just throw the damn microwave out because I'll never probably use it again.
and then we microwave it in plastic, which makes it even worse for you and all the things that go into that. So that's a whole nother topic. We won't get into it right now, but I just wanted to take a minute to celebrate this guy because I went away for 2 weeks.
I melted.
And he completely melted away. And it's awesome to see. It's awesome to see the clarity and the focus that comes with it, and the energy that comes with it. And as we serve you, and we come to you, and once this COVID shit is done, and we're able to go on stage and be back out in the public like we want to be, not that we won't be, but we're gonna be doing 3-day live events. We're gonna be hosting boot camps. We're gonna be doing those things for you, and we want to be at our optimum, performance, and we want to be able to bring that to you.
And that's really what started me on this journey, was the fact that I want to be 100% every single time we're there. Every single time we're on this, I want to be 100%. And in order to do that, I mean, the reading, the research, the learning, the training, the certificates, all of that stuff is great.
Yeah.
But I really didn't understand the piece of nutrition that I was really missing, because I misunderstood nutrition and what's right for my body. And the biohacking thing isn't so much, one fits all.
Right.
It's really figuring out what works for my body.
Right.
And this is nothing new to a lot of people on here, but it's learning how foods chemically react, what your body is mostly made of, and why would I want to harm that?
Right.
If I can learn how to perform and learn faster and more and better. I mean, I'm even taking super learner courses so that I can consume more information, read faster, and raise my comprehension level by 10%.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm kind of going, but that's me. I go.
Yeah, I don't do that at all. Okay. So, and I can tell you from experience of working with people who are going through their fitness journey, they look at one person and they look at the instructor and they say, I just want to look just like you. I want to look just like you. I come in here because I want to look like you. Or they come in and say, I've been doing this workout for X amount of years and I'm really getting no benefit out of it anymore. And so the next question was, can you put together a food plan for me? Can you tell me what you're doing? And my response was always no. Because even as an instructor, I would need to spend time with you to figure out exactly how your body works. And honestly, even if I gave you a food plan, which those are the things we're going to be working on and sharing with you, is all of these different ways to come at your body, it's still going to be different. You are still going to have to actually physically feel the difference in what you do, because what works for him is not going to work for me. It's not going to work for you. But we can certainly give you some guidelines and ways and why, not just some guidelines, but why we do what we do and we eat how we eat and why it's beneficial.
Right. We'll give you the base.
Yeah.
We're going to give you the foundation, and then you build your house on that, because everybody's house is going to be different. So it's just a matter of really getting in tune with your body, but you got to get rid of all the shit so you can really feel. So I'm as specific as taking notes as how certain food makes me feel, and then if it makes me feel a certain way, that's out the window and I'm on to something else. So, and losing weight is not supposed to be hard.
No.
And that's where a lot of people, I think, don't do it, is because oh, I gotta work my ass off and I gotta work out 6 days a week and I gotta do cardio for 40 minutes. You know what? I do one workout a week and I go 15 minutes and I go hard. Like to the point where I want to puke, and that's it. And that kick starts me for the whole entire week.
Yeah.
But think of that recovery time I have now. Where before I would go to the gym 5-6 days a week, pound it for 2 hours, heavy lifting, nothing light, always heavy.
It doesn't look like you lift anything light, right?
And then I couldn't recover fast enough unless I wanted to go the synthetic route or,
Right.
you know, go on roids or something like that to propel. But I just wasn't willing to do that and put my body at risk like that. And I know my personality, so I was, oh no, I'm still too small.
Right.
But yeah, that's, you know, that's some of the stuff that I'm learning. So biohacking is a thing, it's a trend, but there's a lot of good stuff in that. And it's, like I said, it's an individual thing. So there's a baseline and you build upon that. But there are certain foods that are just bad for everybody and bad for our bodies, period. But how far you take it is all up to you, and how deep you want to go into it is all up to you. And you can go too far. I mean, there's guys out there that go the limits, but like I said, I'm looking to perform in peak all the time so that I can always bring it for you guys.
Yeah, it'll be great to be in our hundreds and still feel like we're 30. Right?
31.
31-ish. Okay, 31. So we should bring it in and ask if they're ready. Are you guys ready? Are you listening? Are you ready?
I'm gonna knock your phone
I know.
out there.
Where's your big microphone? Your big Billy Club?
It's in my bag.
So it's Wednesday and tomorrow. Okay, so we always have to have one moment where we completely fall apart. So tomorrow we're going to be doing a podcast. We don't know what we're talking about, but we'll be doing it.
We'll drop it about 5 o'clock tomorrow night. So be ready for that one.
Be ready for that, and always.
It's going to be a good one.
Our Fridays are From Anywhere Friday, and they're all about your topics. So let us know what you want to know more about. Always go to our website. It is ownyourlifellc.com. Make sure that you sign up for a clarity session. Those session times are filling up very quickly. We've had some really great interactions recently, so please make sure that if you want one, you can go on and get one right away. And as always, we care very much for you guys, and thank you so much for letting us come into your time.
But definitely let us know what to talk about on Friday, or Kim and I are going to talk about your big butt again.
Yep.
So, love you guys.
See you later.